Long before the first bird ever took flight, the skies already belonged to monsters. These were creatures with wings like war banners and jaws built to shred the air itself. But not all kings can share a kingdom. This is the story of two titans of the wind. One ruled the coast, the other the heavens. Pteranodon versus Quetzalcoatlus. War for the skies. 85 million years ago. The shores of what is now North America echoed with the cries of the Pteranodon, lightweight, streamlined, with a wingspan stretching over 20 feet and a mind sharpened by the rhythm of the sea. This was the coastal king. To the Pteranodon, every gust of wind was a weapon, every wave a battlefield. It didn't just fly. It commanded the skies. Imagine a sleek hunter diving from the clouds, slicing into the surf with pinpoint accuracy and emerging with a fish clenched in its beak. Its entire existence was a dance with the ocean and the air. We see them here, on these nesting cliffs, dozens of pteranodons tending to their young. The scene feels peaceful. But peace is only a lullaby before the storm. Fast forward 20 million years, and evolution had rewritten the rules of the sky. Meet Quetzalcoatlus northropetha, largest flying creature to ever exist. Its wings stretched over 35 feet. Standing on the ground, it was taller than a giraffe and weighed as much as a small car. When this massive shadow passed over a herd of young dinosaurs, terror followed. The Quetzalcoatlus didn't just fly. It conquered. It was a hunter that ruled both the air and the ground, stalking prey from above like an avian nightmare. It was a walking dragon. But even for kings of the sky, territory is everything, and they always crave more. In a world where the air itself was life, every updraft meant survival. And the coastlines of ancient Earth weren't big enough for two empires. Here, a Pteranodon colony feeds along the coast, their lives dictated by the tide. Suddenly, shadows appear through the mist, enormous wings cutting through the clouds. The invaders had come, silent, massive. The Quetzalcoatlus high-altitude raiders from the inland plains have arrived. One dives, scattering the pteranodons with its sheer presence. A screech pierces the wind. The war for the skies has begun. This is the ultimate showdown. Speed meets size, agility meets authority. The pteranodons, masters of their coastal domain, strike first. They dive in packs, darting between wingspans twice their own length, using their nimbleness as their greatest weapon. The air becomes chaos. Wind currents twist. A Quetzalcoatlus bats a smaller attacker away with a single, devastating wing beat. But the giants fight like titans. One hit from a Quetzalcoatlus can shatter a pteranodon's bones. Feathers, blood, and rain spiral downward, a ballet of destruction against a stormlit sky. A pteranodon, pushed to its limit, slashes at the eye of a Quetzalcoatlus. The larger beast shrieks and plummets, crashing into the churning surf below. But for every giant that falls, two more seem to take its place. The sky turns into a battlefield of shadows. One is faster. The other is unbreakable, and neither will surrender. As the war rages, the storm below the clouds grows darker still. Volcanoes erupt across the globe. The earth trembles. The age of flying reptiles is nearing its end. Ash clouds begin to choke the sky, and the last of the Quetzalcoatlus struggles against the violent turbulence. The pteranodons vanish into the thick, toxic fog. In their final, desperate battle, the very air becomes their enemy. The wind that once carried them to glory now drags them into oblivion. Both kings fall, The reign of the pterosaurs ends not with a roar, but in silence. But their story never truly ended. From their ashes, new wings rose. Smaller, lighter, smarter wings. The wings of birds, the modern heirs to the prehistoric sky. Their flight is a living legacy, a reminder that even when the mightiest fall, the dream of flight never dies. If you loved this prehistoric aerial war, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and get ready to explore more from our Battle for Prehistoric Earth series. Next time, we dive deep into the abyss for the ultimate oceanic showdown. Mosasaurus versus Megalodon, the Battle of the Ocean Kings. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.